This is take two. I fucking got COVID. It's been rough. This will be the second time since 2020 that I've had it. I'm at the stage of the burning nostrils. I fucking hate, if there's even stages, because for me, I was hoping that I would not get to this part because, oh my God, there's no fucking relief. You blow your nose, I kept blowing my nose. I'm like, oh my goodness, my nose getting raw, my nose getting raw. Then all of a sudden, my fucking nostrils are on fire. I find out today that there's a damn COVID outbreak at work. And yet they ain't shut the building down, or who knows, probably hadn't disinfected nothing. I'm just like, man, find out somebody at work either had it or was ill or some shit. Just my fucking luck I catch it. I started coming down with symptoms Friday evening. Came in the same way it did back in 2020, right? The right side of my throat. Just Friday evening, whatever. Saturday, it's accompanied with a fucking headache. And I'm still dismissing, like, you know what? I drink coffee Monday through Friday. Who knows? This could be a caffeine headache. Uh, do I get coffee? No, I don't end up getting any coffee. I wanted to. Shit, I missed out on the fucking $3 drinks at Starbucks. I had to choose between that and Chick-fil-A. I chose Chick-fil-A. Wait, was that? Yeah, that was Saturday, not Sunday, because Chick-fil-A's not open on Sunday. But anyways, hold on. I feel like my chocolate line is showing. I'm not trying to give anybody a show. This ain't no OnlyFans over here. But anyways, Saturday evening came in. Oh boy. I mean, misery was setting in. And I'm still just like, no, just, no. That late night is something about that late night. I was having chills. I was still not even putting two and two together. I didn't realize how even having chills, because sometimes when I get up at night with the AC on, I'll get up and I talked about this with someone else. You know how people have hot flashes. I have chill flashes. So this ain't nothing that uncommon. I'm thinking it's something out of the ordinary. So, whatever. And I'm drinking water and tea, and ginger in my tea, like whatever it is, just I'm gonna be good. It's okay. I don't know what time in the early Sunday morning, wee hours. I mean, I'm having fever dreams. Um, One of them was so real. Like when I heard myself groaning outside of my dreams when I woke up, that happened several times. And I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, what in the world is this shit? I'm starting to get, maybe I forgot strep. Not even thinking it's COVID. So I don't know what time finally I decide to go ahead and, just fuck it. Let me see what my temperature is, because I was feeling warm too. All I wanted to be was just cool. But I was, it was hot and cold, hot and cold. And took my temperature. It was 101.4. Like, fuck. Gotta go to the emergency room. Drove myself to the emergency room. 6 something in the morning. Like, when last time you had last you ever had a no? So you ever had a COVID test before? I was like, yeah, back when they used to do the saliva. I'm gonna stick that on my nose. And he was like, oh, okay. He was nice about it. I'm about to, guess he thought I was about to get ignorant. No. He was like, well, you can do it yourself. You can do it yourself if you want. Okay. I'm like, man, they always say, man, catch me back and ain't about to see nothing up my fucking nose. Tap my damn brain. Shit, fuck that. Whatever happened, what happened to the fucking saliva COVID test? What happened to that shit? I need to know. Hold on a second. Sorry, and the quality is not great. Let me see. Can I turn my... I can't. It's okay. Whatever happened to that shit? Because I hope to God that I don't ever need to get another fucking COVID test. Because, yeah, I tried to do it myself. And he was like, you must like torture. On the inside, I laughed. I was like, it all depends. I wasn't in the mood for that. Plus, I wouldn't want to subject anybody to, anyone that I don't know, to, that side, the doctor or anything, whatever. But funny story about that. Here, let me let you in on a little secret. So, my doctors, I prefer all my doctors to be female. I don't want a male doctor inspecting me for anything, whatever. But the only acceptable male doctor for me is a dentist. Something real quick fast said, don't tell that story. But I want to. Okay, well, that'll be a story for another day. I haven't done anything with a doctor or anything, so nothing wild. Like, oh God, my hair. I'm so fucking rough, y'all. Like, y'all have no idea. I have had nothing better to do than pick at my locks, and I'm just fucking watching Mari on it and bringing back. Oh God. In my early 20s, back when I was stay-at-home mom, was in my early 20s. Back in the day, back in those days, I would sit at home, not sit at home, but whenever I was at home watching Mari, we used to call it You're Not the Father was on. Those were the good old days. But anyways, back on the story. So he was like, well, I can do it. I was like, okay, fine. So he did that. I was like, fuck. Like, I never, the sensation, the smell I got, the aftermath of just having my brain poked, it was God. Like, I don't see how people regularly get COVID tested, because what the fuck? Like, I was not ready for that shit. Pray to God that I never need another one. So then they come in about an hour later and they're like, oh yeah, well, now we gotta test you for strep. And I think I've been tested for strep once before. They fucking did it. I damn near threw up on them. I just was not feeling well. So maybe 2.5 hours later, because with tests, 45 minutes to an hour, whatever. Then it took them way too long to realize, oh, well, we need to strep test her as well. I have COVID. Yeah. By that time, my ear was hurting. I was just all kinds of just fucked up. Body ache. Had to drive myself back home. Like, fuck, I didn't bring no sun. Like, when I left, it was nighttime. Well, it was dark still. And I was thinking, hey, I need to bring my glasses for driving at night. I can see. It's just my depth perception. These damn bright ass lights on these newer cars nowadays, they be blinding me and shit. Yeah, I didn't have no damn sunglasses. I was definitely light sensitive. Definitely light sensitive. Here. Body aches. And they prescribed me like 3 medications. I mean, nothing that's, specifically for COVID. They prescribe things to treat the symptoms. But, you just got to ride that COVID wave until it's done. And so, not Thursday. I keep wanting to say Thursday. Friday, when the symptoms set in. Friday will make a week. They only gave me a few days off. But I'm struggling to keep my fever, out of low grade. I think the highest was 101. But I've had it since being home from the hospital. And you know me, I don't like taking pills. So that could also be part of the reason why, I gotta take pills to keep my fever at bay. But all this shit hurt. And I'm blowing my nose. And I'm coughing. And now I'm at the burning. Well, stop, but I'm sure if I blow my nose again, this shit's gonna start flaming up again. They prescribe me this medication that's supposed to like numb my throat and suppress the cough. That shit ain't fucking working. I'm supposed to take that 3 times a day. I'm gonna say 3 times a day for like 7 days or some shit. That shit ain't fucking working. Like, I keep telling myself I need to quit taking it. But I keep taking it because maybe, just maybe, I don't know. I don't fucking know. All I know is I'm fucking miserable. It took me about maybe a day to be like, fuck work. Because literally, I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do about work? I think I was even dreaming about fucking work. And fuck it, I'm sick. Like, you gotta get better. If you get behind on your work, fuck it. Take care of yourself. That work ain't going fucking nowhere. Well, it could. But that's a bit grim what I could say, but I don't want to say that. But yeah, drinking water, stay hydrated. I'm fucking pissy. I fucking hate it. I was saying yesterday, I just want a diaper. I'm tired of getting up and going to the bathroom. I just want to fucking pee in my diaper and then just change out my diaper instead of just fucking getting up and moving around. And I just, yeah. It don't really, I'll put like this. I have an appetite maybe the first part of the day because I got to take medication. But throughout the day, like, I have no appetite. But I've been not having an appetite for a while. I've been forcing myself to eat for a good minute. I've been feeling full. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Maybe it's a 40-year-old thing, but I need to go back to see my primary care. But in fact, I want a new primary care physician. So we back at that shit again. I changed primary care positions like I changed my underwear. And you got one time to show me that, okay, yeah, I may not be able to trust you with caring for me, then yeah, you gotta go. So we're back at that again. Matter of fact, a doctor got recommended on my discharge papers I'm considering maybe checking her out. I don't know, but I'm looking. So I'm in the market for a new doctor yet again. I fucking hate that I just can't be content with just one for at least a year or more. So, anyways, um I feel like I did pretty good to not get COVID all these years. Don't know how or where now, especially finding out that there is an outbreak at work. And in my line of work, we can't work being ill like this because it compromises our clients. But also in my office, downstairs in my office, I should say, I'm sure there's no protocol because shit. This will be the first time in 5 years that they're experiencing the COVID cold and flu season face to face. And I'm sure there's no safety protocol. I don't know. I could ask. I'm saying this without any knowledge, so I don't want to get ahead of myself. But I can just imagine that they were not prepared for this. So, that the services being offered, people are going to come in, sick or not, to get what they want, so they can go about their merry fucking way and not care about who they get sick in the process. And it leaves people in a bad position, compromised. We get compromised, our clients get compromised, our families get compromised. Like, I mean, no, you can't run away from sickness. It's everywhere. Hell, you could fucking go to, Walmart and peck on the self checkout. Forget. Go get you some fries. Don't sanitize your hands, and bam, there you go. You done ate somebody. You done eaten some COVID fries. So, I'll never forget one time I was eating something and realized I did not sanitize my hands after touching the gas pump. I had pumped some gas. I damn near threw up, or I did. Oh fuck! Oh, this shit fucking hurts. I was telling them in the hospital. I was like, yeah, I was drinking water, and it felt like on one side it felt like the equivalent. I've never had strep, but if what I've experienced is anything like strep, then oh my fucking god. I compared it to drinking water was like having a wound and let some lemon juice gets on it, and ever get lemon juice on like a paper cut or some shit, fucking agony. Fucking agony. Once upon a time, my very first job, I fucking got jalapeno juice in my eye. The worst thing ever. But probably not as bad as what I felt drinking that water. That was probably worse. But anyways, so, and then, times have changed, so back when COVID was COVID 5 years ago, they were telling you take 2 weeks off, you gotta quarantine and all that, and then you gotta get retested. I'm not fucking getting retested. Well, I mean, it didn't say to or anything, whatever, but it's definitely not a requirement now. Back in the day, it was. But, anyways, I was only given a few days off, but I'm going to use my best judgment if I just, because that's how, for me, my experience with COVID, then how it is now for me, waking up and through the nights, early parts of the morning is like the fucking worst. Like, you cannot tell me I am not dying. And then as the day goes on and I'm, medicating and hydrating and, all that starts to taper off. And then, okay, yeah, I think I'm doing good, whatever. But then it could be the evening time, hell, fucking middle of the day. You get a fucking wave and it's like, damn, okay. You're back to fucking square one. That's the one thing I fucking hate about this. Because I remember that. I remember having good days and thinking, okay, I'm good. COVID said, bet, all right, slap the shit out of you. COVID. You my bitch now. Psh, COVID. What's my name? Psh, COVID. Remember that shit, bitch. COVID. Psh. Yeah. I am COVID's bitch at night. And into the early wee hours of the morning. I am COVID's bitch. Kid you not. Who name you be saying? COVID. Oh my God. I can't believe I got that shit. Like, I was recently just saying before this shit even happened, yeah, I've only had COVID once. Like, to me, that's something to be proud of. Hell, there's like few people in the world that haven't even had COVID. Like, how did you manage to do that? You ain't had half of COVID? You hadn't had it not once? You ain't had it just a little bit? And that's the thing. I've never had a flu shot. I've never had the flu, but my ass can fucking get COVID. And I don't plan on getting the COVID vaccine. I've been in a house full of people, like my kids and my husband, all of them had the flu many years ago. They were still babies. And I had to stay home and take care of all of them. You would thought I would catch the flu. No, I didn't catch it. I was home taking care of everybody. But my ass can fucking get COVID. How? Fucking new age. I was sitting talking, having a conversation about it. I forget. COVID is fucking man-made. Hell, aren't all these viruses fucking man-made? Nah. I ain't trying to start no shit. I don't know nobody coming. Hey, look, I don't know nothing. I ain't the CDC. I am not a scientist. I don't know nothing. I read something on the internet. Don't believe everything you see here on the internet. But I read on the internet. Heard on the internet. Shit. My defense. And it just makes me wonder, like, I made the comment, I'm worried about COVID, so I get up there in age, take people out. But then the comment also was made that it could take you out at any age, which is true. COVID was taking out the healthiest people. This person, they ran every morning, they were on vitamins and this, that, and the third. Why them? I'm just wondering, what's COVID gonna be like in the next 20, 30 years. Like, I don't want to be taken out by COVID. And mind you, I didn't get COVID until December of 2020. And I mean, I was on my shit. Like, I was taking echinacea tea, I was, chewing and chopping and eating the garlic, and, I was doing my sea moss. I was taking shots of this and healthy stuff and taking this vitamin, drinking this tea. And I mean, I had a whole lineup of shit that I was taking to boost my immune system. But it still found a way to get me. December of 2020. Almost made it out of 2020 without fucking getting COVID. So, anyways, I only came on here to talk about the fact that I have COVID. And I don't fuck. And then it sounds like paper is rattling in my ears at times. I hate it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off because I have to go pee. And since I don't have a diaper, I don't think that my daughter would appreciate if there was a pee stain on the couch. So I will talk to y'all later.